My name is Michael Oluleye, and this is my New Wine experience. I started coming to New Wine Church in 1995 because I want to be continually growing as I have been in the past since I come to know the Lord Jesus Christ. And I find that the teachings in New Wine Church is just very nice and supportive to that desire in me. I come from an Islamic home where there are so many other aspects of religion there, but I thank God that I come to New Wine Church because in everything that has been going on, the teaching, the side training, and every other thing that is being done is geared towards spiritual maturity of believers. From the beginning of my believing in the Lord Jesus Christ, I've been hearing God clearly concerning various issues, and my obedience to those things has helped me a lot. And coming to New Wine Church to hear that this aspect of hearing from God is so vital, even in giving, that they will tell you to hear from God, that you are not being forced or coerced to give anything, but by you hearing what God is putting in your heart to do. And the benefit of that is so enormous, and I'm still enjoying it up till now. One of the advantages of hearing from God that I've enjoyed is the fact that in 2010, the Lord spoke to me that the opportunity that exists now with a low interest rate, I can be able to use that to pay off my mortgage. So He put in my heart to set a 5-year plan. And I started with all the surpluses that I've been receiving from my income, my wife's income, and all of us together. We pushed and started paying extra on top of what we pay to the bank on month by month. And lo and behold, by the year 2016, exactly 5 years, all my mortgage was repaid. And I really thank God that, in fact, that I could save 10 years out of the 25 years. It was amazing. I thank God. And one big thing I would like to say is that as you continue to hear from New Wine Church, and one thing you must develop is the fact that as I have enjoyed it, you must learn how to hear God and hear clearly what God is saying to you. And I believe that every day God is speaking. It's only you being able to identify which one is the voice of God and which one is the voice of the enemy. When I'm not comfortable with certain things coming to my mind, I don't go for it, because I know anything that puts stress on me cannot be from God. Anything that puts fear on me cannot be from God. So everything I hear and I have peace in my heart, I know that is God. That is how I identify God speaking to me. And I know for sure everything He has said that I follow, I laugh last. And if you too can easily find your own way by which you know that this is God, definitely you will be able to benefit fully like I have done. My name is Michael Oluleye, and this is my New Wine experience.
As part of our church's effort to facilitate our congregation's health and safety, the leadership of New Wine Church has put the following measures in place for the resumption of in-person services. Number 1, pre-registration. All attendees must pre-register to attend each service. This is to ensure that we are adequately prepared for the maximum number of attendees. Also, all attendees will need to go through validation before being allowed to attend a service. Seating will be allocated on a first-come, first-served basis. Please note, if you have not registered, you will not be allowed in the building. Number 2, at-risk attendees. If you are classified as an at-risk person due to your age of being 70 years old or above, or due to the fact that you have underlying health conditions, we would like to encourage you to stay home and continue to enjoy our worship experience online. Number 3, children's church services will remain online as opposed to in person until the month of September in 2020. Number 4, as per the government guidelines, all attendees will be required to maintain a minimum distance of 1 to 2 meters between groups of people who are not from the same household. Markings will be provided where appropriate to facilitate this. Number 5, temperature checks. All attendees will have their temperature checked using non-invasive long-range thermometers, and if the reading is above normal, that is between 36.5 and 37.5 degrees Celsius or 97.5 to 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit, that individual will not be permitted to enter the building. Number 6, hand sanitizers. All attendees will be required to use hand sanitizers upon entry into the building. There will also be several hand sanitizer stations throughout the building. Number 7, cleaning and disinfection. All main touch points in the building will be regularly cleaned with approved cleaning agents. The premises will also be properly fumigated before and after services. Number 8, personal protective equipment. Church workers who are serving attendees will use appropriate personal protective equipment such as gloves and face masks. Also, we encourage attendees to bring their own masks and gloves if they feel they require it. Number 9, cooperation with instructions. We ask all attendees to fully cooperate with our teams, such as our ushers, our information and guest services, facility management teams, and more, as they manage seating and the use of all facilities in the building. This is in order to maintain social distancing requirements and all of our health precautions. Number 10, as the government's position continues to evolve on the lockdown, we will endeavor to reflect that guidance received in our plans where appropriate. We thank you for your cooperation. The world as we know it has changed, and we're quickly moving to a post-lockdown society. But will the most vulnerable people amongst us be ready? Parents, at New Wine Church, we have the tools to help you make sure your children thrive, not just survive, in these new times. So if you want your children to be their best, make sure you attend the Positive Parenting Post-COVID-19 webinar, an online meeting 11th July at 2 p.m. Some of the topics that will be discussed are mental health, emotional strength, and how to educate your children, both academically as well as socially, and many, many more useful subjects. This event is free, but you must register. And while you're at it, share the good news and invite other parents as well, because it takes a village to raise a child. Positive Parenting Post-COVID-19. Register today at nwwn.click/parenting webinar.